In this video, we are going to learn how to solve these physics exam repeated questions under magnetic field. So we have 14 repeated questions to practice with in this video. So let's get started. The first question I have here says carbon particles are used in carbon microphones because option A, their resistance changes with pressure, their resistance changes with temperature, they amplify the sound, they are good conductors. So guys, the right option to this question will be option A, which is their resistance changes with pressure. Next repeated question will be this one. It says if a charged ion goes through combined electric and magnetic fields, the resultant emergent velocity of ion is. So take note of this particular question. The right expression here will be option C, which is E over B. Alright, so that's the right expression for the resultant emergent velocity of ion. Okay, so option C is the right one. Next repeated question will be this one. It says which of the following correctly explains why soft iron is preferred to steel in electromagnets. So we have the first one here. Soft iron is more readily magnetized than steel. This is correct. Soft iron is more readily demagnetized than steel. Also correct. Soft iron retains magnetism more than steel. So this one is not correct. The right option from our judgment of the list they gave us, the right option here would be option C, which is I and II only. Okay, the next repeated question will be this one. It says which of the following statements is not true about magnetic field lines? Option A, magnetic field lines are strongest at the poles of a magnet. Magnetic field lines are always closed loops. Magnetic field lines originate from the north pole of a magnet and end at the south pole. Magnetic field lines can intersect each other. So guys, the right option to this question will be option D. Magnetic field lines can intersect each other. This is not true about magnetic field line. Okay, so this option is not true about magnetic field lines. So it's not a true statement. Next question with this one. It says a magnetic shield is placed in a uniform magnetic field. Which of the following statements correctly describes the effect of the shield on the magnetic field? We have option A. The magnetic field is unaffected by the shield. The magnetic field is weakened in the region of the field. The magnetic field is completely neutralized. The magnetic field is strengthened in the region of the shield. So guys, the right option this question will be option B, which is the magnetic field is weakened in the region of the shield. Very important. Next question will be this one. It says the mouthpiece of a telephone primarily converts sound energy into what? So this is a simple question, so it will be electrical. Right option will be option D. It converts sound energy into electrical energy. Very important. So next question with this one. It says in the diagram beside this diagram, the neutral point is at, so just take note of this question. The neutral point here will be at this X we have in the diagram. So option C is the right one. Next question will be this one. So guys, before we attempt this question, if you are new to our channel, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel for more of our videos. We really appreciate this, guys. So the question says which combination of the above makes iron preferable to steel in the making of electromagnets? We have the first list there to be it retains its magnetism much longer than steel. No, that's not correct. Okay, we have the second one here to be it is more easily magnetized than steel. So that's correct. It is more easily demagnetized than steel. Also correct. IV, it produces a stronger magnet than steel. Not correct. So the combination in the list we have here that makes iron preferable to steel in the making of electromagnets are these II and III. So the right option to this question will be option C, which is I and I only. Okay, so that's it for this question. The next repeated question will be this one. It says a magnetic field is said to exist at a point if a force is, option A, exerted on a moving charge at the point, deflected at the point, strengthened at the point, exerted on a stationary charge at the point. So the right option, this question will be option A, which is exerted on a moving charge at the point. Very important. So that's the right option to the question. The next repeated question will be this one. It says the mouthpiece of a telephone primarily converts sound energy into, I've already answered this question, so the right option is option D, electrical. The next repeated question will be this one. It says the magnetic force on a charged particle moving with velocity v is, option A, proportional to the velocity v only, independent of the magnitude of the charge, proportional to the magnitude of the charge only, proportional to both the magnitude of the charge and the velocity v. So the right option is option D, which is proportional to both the magnitude of the charge and the velocity v. Alright, option D is the right option. Next repeated question will be this one. It says the carbon granule microphone works on the principle of change in, we have voltage, resistance, capacitance, inductance. The right option is option B, which is change in resistance. Next repeated question will be this one. It says which of the following statements about the electromagnet shown above is correct? Option A, when the current flows from A to B, the end A will be a north pole. That's not correct. When the current flows from A to B, the end B will be north pole. That's not also correct. When the current flows from A to B, the end A will be south pole. That's correct. So the right option is option C. Okay. Lastly, before I end this video, it will be this question. It says which of the following statements is not correct? Neutral points are obtained where the Earth's magnetic field is exactly equal and opposite to that due to a magnet. Magnetic fields are scalar quantities. A line of force is a line along which a magnetic north pole would tend to move if it were free. A magnetic field is a region in which a magnetic force can be detected. So this question is obvious, guys. The right option will be option B. That's not a correct statement. Magnetic fields are vector quantities and not scalar quantities. Note it, guys. Both magnetic fields, gravitational fields, and electrical fields, they are field forces basically are vector quantities. They are not scalar quantities. Alright, so the right option this question is option B. So that's it for the video. This basically can deal with problems involving magnetic fields for your videos to practice with 14 repeated questions for this topic. Hope you learned something interesting from the video. Let's go to the video, guys. If you are new to the channel once more, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel for more of our videos. Also like, share, and comment on this video. Then how you feel for what I learned from this video. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding what I've talked about in this video, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below and I'll ensure to give you a response. Also ensure that you are part of the channel membership by clicking on the join button, where you'll be getting special information that will help to simplify your academic work. Alright, so having done that, click on the screen above and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.